35, it's 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Tyler Algier. He's taken down but just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down. 13 yards.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Algier on the ground. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 12 more yards from him there, and another 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
They're going to put a man in motion to the right. Down the field, connection made to Mooney. And he will get into the end zone. Darnell Mooney, touchdown Falcons. His 1st touchdown of the new campaign. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Now the 1st carry for Chuba Hubbard. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down by Troy Anderson. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 25-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. Young. That's complete to the rookie 1st-round pick. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play. It's a Carolina 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go now. 33, yellow.
From the gun, it's Young. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Jatavian Sanders was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Hunting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away. Ray McLeod, deep to return. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready,
To throw, Young. That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. And he's going to be close to another first down as he's forced out just shy of the marker.
Brings up
Second and inches.
At the Falcons' 37-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
Young hands it to Hubbard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Panther first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They were able to stop that one for a loss.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
Here we go. Set. Blue 32. Cut.
Throwing is Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down.
Ryan Fitzgerald on for the Panther field goal.
His kick is good. And the Panthers are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He's going to like not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Plant. It's Penix. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
First down.
An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. From the gun, here is Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts. And he's in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10.
Down. Set.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. And he can hang on through the contact into quickly to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
33, yellow. Hut.
On play action, Young. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
Ready?
Young. Quick hitting slant there. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Algier. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
There hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. We'll go again here with Algier. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on 1st down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on 2nd down. But now after taking a loss on 1st and 2nd, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on 3rd down.
After losses on the last 2 run plays, they face 3rd down and 14. Pitts is the man in motion. Now Penix on 3rd and long. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Derek Brown. He's in for the sack, and it will lead to 4th and very long. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Hold it ready. Ready.
To throw is Young. A throw left side caught by Sanders. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Falcons with the early lead. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment.
Okay, ready?
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Claws ready. Come on, set.
Back to throw. Young. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Here's Sam Martin now. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. From the gun, it's Penix. He'll look London's way again. It's complete again. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
A gain of 7.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And 3rd down coming up. Third and 2. And Penix. He's going to have the 1st down and then some. And he will go all the way. Drake London, touchdown Falcons. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Set, punt. Ready.
On 1st down is Young. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
That's taken in by McMillan. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the 1st down, but he got a good chunk of yardage back with that one. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Ready.
We'll try to run for it with Hubbard. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's a Carolina 1st down.
It's a gain of 16.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the 1st down, but he gets plenty of yards after that.
On 1st down, it's right back to Hubbard. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. Throwing right. It's taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A gain of 7 brings up second down.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go. 10 black. Ready?
On the give, it's Hubbard. And he'll get it down to the 12. And that'll give him a new set of downs from in close.
7-yard gain.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Another run here with Hubbard. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
Ready?
Hubbard trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Chuba Hubbard, touchdown Carolina. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. Forced out wide.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Hand off, it's Algier. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
7 yards. Brings up 4th down.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Charlotte after this. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. The Panthers will take their first timeout. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Algier. He's going to have a Falcons first down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14.
And everyone in the stadium knew where the ball was going, and it didn't matter. And we see so often these 3rd and 4th and short situations. There's such good opportunities to generate chunk plays, Mike, because you think how many bodies are up at or near the line of scrimmage, and it's exactly the case here. Keeps the drive alive. Nice job.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. That'll be caught. It's Tyler Algier.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They're going to go play action with Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. On the give, this is Algier. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now Penix. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I can tell you from experience, Mike, that is going to be on his mind the rest of the week. It's one thing to drop a ball. That's going to happen every now and then. But when you do it, it takes away a touchdown, man. That stings. So we can talk short-term memory all we want. But I can promise you, this guy, he's hoping to get another shot.
He's got his man. It's Mooney. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run here with Algier. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal. They'll throw. It's Penix. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Drake London. Touchdown Atlanta. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. On is Coop for the point after. He's got it. And the Falcons add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10. And they're on 17-yard line.
You ain't strong enough. So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the privilege. The mic.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. A very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This one taken at the 7. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Their own 20-yard line.
On the ready. Let's go now. Set.
On the bootleg, it's Young. Forced to his right. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
A 6-yard pickup.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Here we cut.
Look at play action with Young. That one's hauled in the side by McMillan. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
Okay, ready?
They'll break the huddle.
That's good
Coming up now for first and 10.
Panther.
Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Second and 10.
Let's go. Red, 38.
On the give, it's Hubbard. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of
Give them 14 on that one. It's good for a Panther first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Down. Hut, hut.
They'll go again with Hubbard. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Hayden Ellis in on that stop.
Brings up
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
That's caught. It's scooped up by the Falcons.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Whoa! And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
First down, Atlanta.
Now the lefty Penix on first down. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Now Algier. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Christian Roseboom there on the tackle.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
This is 3rd and 6. From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On play action, Penix. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
Here's the pistol snap to Young. That's taken it. It's Xavier Legette. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
That's good.
That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Out to his right. He keeps it himself. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Ready?
On second down, a run with Hubbard. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Hayden Ellis in on that stop.
A gain of a yard on the play.
Here's a third down and 4.
Let's Black Ultra. Black.
From the gun, it's Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
On now is the punt team for the Panthers.
For Carolina.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. First down, they'll start out with Algier. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of 2.
Here's a second and 12.
At the 32-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's caught right side. It's London. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
That complete to Algier. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. From the gun, it's Penix. That's over the middle and intercepted. He gets free. He's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Panthers.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
The score, Panthers 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. That one is caught by Mooney. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. To throw is Penix. Over the middle, catch made by Mooney. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And the Falcons first down.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10, up at the 42. Looking to throw, it's Penix. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
To throw again, it's Penix. Open man, he's got it. It's London. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Makes it 3rd and inches.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. He'll try and run for this with Algier. And I don't know. I'm not sure he got there. I think they're going to mark him short. And now it is 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down. So they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
The offense is out there. 4th and inches. They'll try to run. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Plant. It's Penix. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A pickup of 21 on that connection. It's good for a Falcon 1st down. They'll run on 1st down with Algier. Not much there. Maybe a yard. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8. We'll go again here with Algier. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Falcons.
Touchdown, Atlanta.
Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now. I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Makes the score Falcons 35, Panthers 17. For Atlanta.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Here we go. 45. One. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Young. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. And he'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. On play action, Young moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Carolina Panther.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Xavier Legette. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
That's good. Makes the score Falcons 35, Panthers 24.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball. He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next. That's a skill that really just comes from experience.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Left side in the hands of London. He's going to have the 1st down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
And at this stage of the game, every 1st down gets them 1 step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run with Algier. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line brings up 2nd down.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. They'll go right back to Algier. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. The Panthers will take their first timeout.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
On third down, Penix. He'll go underneath to Algier. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get fourth and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. Fourth down, and here's Penix. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he will get the first down. They took a chance, but they convert on 4th and 3.
First down, Atlanta.
A give up the middle to Algier. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Atlanta.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On first down, they'll stay with Algier on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On the ground, it's Algier. And a much better result here. Give me 7, and it sets up 3rd down. The Panthers, they're going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll stop with 28 seconds to go in the game. 3rd down and 3. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They get the victory away from home in the division. This was so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.